you don't have a future unless you invest in the people who have the most potential of carrying out that future. And this is the problem with the black people. There has been an inherent neglect towards bringing forth an effective struggle or an identity for the struggle that perhaps black youth face when they are placed in these white societies, in these white institutions, without the education and without the reality of what really happens in these white institutions. The black leaders have been convinced somehow that forcing a black child to adopt whiteness is a solution to satisfy their inner ongoing conflicts with their black identity, when in reality it really just does the opposite. It creates an even worse situation, to the point where many black people are faced with situations where the leaders have sadly not been able to cater towards the needs of a black person. And this is the situation you see where, sadly, because of the fact that these leaders have access to white power and white money, or let me say they've convinced themselves that's the situation, they are not in a position to speak on behalf of the present circumstances that black youth are going through, because they don't even speak on racism. They're too scared to speak on racism. They won't speak on racism because they're afraid their white boss will call them out, because all they are trying to do is impress their white boss. And you know what? Fair play. I understand black people have to do what they have to do to make money. I'm not objecting to that. My objection comes from the neglect, when you neglect even just lending an ear to your child when he is speaking to you and he is letting you know, those teachers do not like me. Those white kids do not like me. Those white store clerks are denying me service because of my color. And you calling yourself a leader have proven to be nothing more than a puppet for as long as you decide to alienate the experience of the black youth, not understanding that inherent problem lies within our culture as a whole. And I cannot think of a single black person who has not been void of racism. It is only the white-minded thinkers who will convince themselves that because they have put on a white voice, and that because they wear white hair, and that because they receive a white handshake and their white neighbor smiles at them, that for some reason they are capable of producing more meaningful purpose within the black community by whitewashing the youth and by neglecting the core need for black-centric identity. And this is the situation you'll find a lot of people in today.